Welcome back, guys, and welcome to episode 2 of Survival Rig Hot Weather M2023. That is one big cottonwood tree. We're gonna be sleeping under that tree tonight. Guys, I'm glad to have you back. And in this episode, which is the second episode of the Survival Rig Hot Weather series that we're doing, we are, of course, testing out the gear, my survival rig. But we're really focusing on tonight is my sleep system and my shelter. The temperature today is supposed to be a high of 94, and it's probably about 4 o'clock in the afternoon right now. The low is supposed to be 67, so not too bad, but it's hot weather, at least to me. Not too humid either. But with that said, our shelter system is the M1966 hammock, jungle hammock setup with the USGI poncho. And that's where we're gonna sleep in tonight. And what's even cooler is that we're supposed to get some storms tonight. So I was wanting to do a rain test in this hammock setup. So I'm hoping we get the storms that we're supposed to get because it has not rained in over 2 weeks. So that's the first thing we're getting set up. And then after that, we're gonna go through some more things as we do this episode. But I'm not gonna be able to go through everything in my survival rig on this episode because we're spreading it out through the summer. But trust me, we have all summer. We'll be making different videos. So let's just go ahead and let's get the shelter set up. So this is our sleep system, or our shelter slash sleep system. Now I told you guys in the beginning that I didn't have enough room to put a sleeping bag or a poncho liner, but I do have a space blanket. So if anything, I think I have my space blanket out tonight, I will. But if not, we're gonna have fun in the storm. So this might be able to fit 2 videos in one because I wanted to do a rain test of this hammock, so we might be able to try that out tonight. But yes, this is the M1966 jungle hammock. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, so here I went ahead and did not do a silky saw, if you can imagine that. We're using my pocket chainsaw that I made from a cheap chainsaw from like a farmer home. And what I did is I added some paracord on there. Just made a fisherman's knot there. So I hooked those 2 loops together. And this is much more compact than a silky saw. And I can cut big logs with it, being very long. Now, I'll put a link up the screen to a video that I did on one of these, I think it was a year ago or so. And it didn't work out very well for me. I had keychain pins that snapped on the link there. But I've replaced them with paracord, and what I'm gonna do is cut 2 sticks to fit in here. And we're gonna go ahead and try this out again and cut us some wood up for our fire tonight. Okay, I got a stick here. It's pretty dry, so I'm hoping it's gonna work for a good handle, but basically wanna have it just a little bit wider than my hand. Ontario SP8 survival machete is now my survival rig hot weather machete. Got a whole graveyard of tree limbs here. And I didn't tell you that, but we're on my property for this overnight. We're not at my family's property, we're not at the Secret Pine Forest, and we're not at the Illinois Gulag Camp. So, yeah, we're on my property. There's my two handles right there. So, give it a shot here. Let's see. We'll try this one here. I got twisted on there. That's the way I want to do it. Ooh, that's got a good bite to it. Whew. There's one. We know it works. I'm pretty impressed with that saw. It worked a lot better than it did last time, the old video, if you guys watched that one, but the only thing that I noticed is that when I pulled on it, it would really cut just on one side for the most part, and that was my right side. So I don't know if it's just because I'm stronger on my right or what, but it worked really well. Okay guys, we are going to start a fire just to have a little fun tonight. We are going to do an A-frame fire, and I'm going to kind of reenact what I saw on a video. It was a Navy man doing a survival training class or a video, and he was making a fire, and it was called the A-frame fire. So we're going to go ahead and reenact that a little bit. I'm going to see how good it works. Yeah, and you can use SB8 for hammering as well. Yeah, it's a very interesting fire. It's not one I've ever really seen before. But it was pretty neat how he did it. That one broke. There we go. So he had some dryer lint. And he also has some jute twine, which I think I'm going to start carrying jute twine. It's not very strong, but it's also a fire starter and to tie stuff together, like say you're making a survival shelter or something. But I already broke a little bit of it up here. So we're going to mix that with the lint. Piling them up. Cold steel super edge, and there's my ferro rod. Let's try this out. See how well this works. So far so good. Wow, I am quite impressed with that. Wow, that worked very well. That's crazy how well that just took off. Awesome. That was just jute twine and lint, dryer lint. That's pretty awesome. Okay, well, that was pretty neat. That worked out pretty well. Now it's falling over. I did want to tell you, so got a little bit of fire coming over here. I gotta fix this. Well, that took right off. I'm really impressed with that. That took right off. That was pretty cool. That's just basically a little bit of experiment. I wanted to see how well that actually worked, and I like that. That took off really well. But I want to sit down for a minute and talk to you guys about some other stuff in my survival rig that I have that I did not show in the introduction video. And one of those items right here is a fishing kit. It's a homemade fishing pole, basically. And one of my buddies, Fox River Bushcraft out there, had mentioned that I forgot my fishing kit, but I didn't. It was in there the whole time. I just didn't show the introduction video. But Fox River, I will keep in mind the catch and cook video you'd like to see. I would like to do one of those. The problem is I don't have anywhere where I can fish at the moment. So that's the problem I'm running into. But if I'm not able to do a catch and cook video, throughout the summer we might do like a video where I'm just eating off the land, eating the plants, the herbs and stuff. And so that might make for a cattail video, but we'll see. But I keep it in mind, Fox River, just to let you know. And but yeah, that's my fishing kit, and this is a fishing kit that Corporal's Corner did a do-it-yourself video on, and it's a pretty neat fishing kit. It's just a plastic tube, and it's got all the components inside of it. It's wrapped with fishing line and bank line and rubber inner tube, and so that's the part of the fishing kit. But we'll save that for another video. But I didn't forget the fishing kit, Fox River. Just wanted to let you know. The rest of my items that I have are going to be, I've got well, it's a paper towel. Got my compass, which I don't really need. I got signal mirror and hearing. Then I have my first aid kit, and believe it or not, the first aid kit is actually pretty big. It's full of stuff that I would use in the summertime mainly. And I have Tums, because for me, Tums are a lifesaver. And tape. I want to show off a main item in here that I have, and specifically for summertime. And it's this one right here. Summertime I tend to get blisters. Blister Medic right here. For summertime, I mean, all 4 seasons, but for summertime, this right here will save your life. Especially with the shoes that I have on, the boots. I got blisters pretty bad when I took them out for a hike. I think it was last year for the first time ever. I've only worn them one time. And I had a blister, I had these blister patches with me in my first aid kit. So I can definitely say that those blister patches came in handy, and is one thing I'm glad that I had, so. But yeah. So, definitely keep one of those in your first aid kit for summertime. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and make a survival pillow. And part of my kit here is a shemagh, and I have it as orange for a signal as well for rescue. We're just gonna get this real fine grass. Not sure what the name of this is. And we're gonna stuff this shemagh with this. I notice I have some longer stalks. You want to pull those out so you're not poking yourself. Kind of get all the softer stuff as you can. I just kind of break it up like this. Kind of like you're making a tinder bundle. Then you can get those real more stout stalks out of there. You only need the soft stuff. Go ahead and just put it in the center. Flap one side over. Flap the other side over, and we're just going to tie an overhand knot. This is isn't rocket science. And we're just going to tie it once. I guess, you know, for how big you want your pillow or how cushiony you want it, you put as much grass in here as you want. And then just go ahead and do it again, do another overhand knot. You can go and tie it one more time so it keeps it all tied together. It's not too bad. There you go. You can fold it, flatten it out. And that's what you call a survival pillow using a shemagh. We are in the hammock for the rest of the night, probably. It has not started raining, so really all there's left to do is to wait for the rain. So we need it bad. We've been in a drought for like, I want to say almost 3 weeks now. We haven't had any rain. That's a big mosquito. Get out of here. Ah, he's coming in because of my light. Anyways, I'm gonna bring you guys back when it rains, but got the shelter all set up. We're all in it. And then down here, you see it, I got my orange 3 mil contractor bag. And that is to hold my boots in there, rest of my camera gear to keep it from getting rained on tonight. So another good reason to carry plastic bags with you. So until then, guys, I'm gonna lay here until the rain starts, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Well, it's about 10 o'clock. Still has not rained. Yeah, 75% chance of severe thunderstorms, potentially severe, and 1 to 2 inches of rain. It was supposed to start at 8:30. Nothing ever happened. It's 10 o'clock right now. I checked my phone, looked at the radar, I looked at Storm Team 20, which is Storm Team 20 app I have on my phone. Now it's 50% chance. I looked at the radar, and there's like a little green spot that goes over us about midnight. That originally was all red. And you know, and it happens every time. It seems like when the storms hit or go over a river on the border of Illinois, every time it hits that river, they split up. I'm serious, and it seems like that happens every time, so I'm a little disappointed. So if I am awake and it's raining, I'll bring you guys back. If I don't see you then, well, I'll see you in the morning. So I'm hoping at least we get some rain. So if not till then, I'll see you in the morning. All right, good night, guys. Good morning, guys. That was a bit of a rough night. That's all I'm going to say with that. Whew. It rained, I think, about maybe 3 or 4 in the morning. Not very much of anything. But the hammock was not very comfortable at all. I mean, it's not like it's uncomfortable, but it's just trying to sleep in it. It's just, I'm just too big for it. But, you know, it will definitely work in a survival situation, that's for sure. But yeah, it was very rough. So well, good morning to you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Basically, I just wanted to get out and do an overnighter, my first overnighter, many overnighters to come this summer, of the hammock setup. So I think in the next overnighter, or one of the overnighters that I do next for this survival rig series, we might try the hammock in the other configuration. There's another configuration to this hammock. If not, we're probably going to go ahead and do the foxhole dig and then do a foxhole overnight, which I'm pretty excited about that one too. So, but yeah, so other videos to come. So stay tuned. We'll be doing some more survival stuff in them as well. Guys, I was glad to have you along, and hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and please leave your comments below. I know to all my faithful subs out there, you guys do, and I really appreciate it a lot. And until next time, I'll see you guys in episode 3. All right, guys. God bless you and take care. Bye.